Hi everybody, Coaching Tidbit. This coaching tidbit is going to be all about creating more independent learners in your classroom by using YouTube tutorials that you make yourself. I love using YouTube as a way to refresh students on new skills and concepts, or old skills and concepts, right? Because like if we don't do it for like 2 months, then they can just hop on the YouTube video I made, rewatch it, and they're refreshed. So I have QR codes, and I would place these QR codes around my room so that students who want to get to a specific playlist for like that area of my room, that studio, they can just scan the QR code with either their phone or the iPad. And then they can choose the video that covers the skill that they want. Thank you, timer. Okay, so last week I recorded the wheel and how I was being very specific, clear, very enthusiastic. When I record, I want to make sure that I am holding kids' attention, right? Just like I do when I'm teaching. Another thing that I like to do while I'm recording is make sure that I hit all of the necessary things, the necessary small skills, steps that kids might forget. So when I first started recording YouTube videos, I'd write those small skills or those small steps down, and I would just make sure that I hit them somewhere in the video. You don't have to be super good at it. I have videos that, are just like super, what's the word? Amateur, right? It's amateur hour. But it's really about the fact that you did it for them. They like to see you on YouTube, and it can clarify some things without you necessarily having to be right with the student. So if they don't get everything they need from the video, they can always ask you, but maybe they're getting 80% of what they need. And that would have taken up a big chunk of your time. So I'm definitely an advocate for recording, creating your own playlist, creating a classroom channel, and reviewing or teaching new skills on YouTube videos so the students can watch them in class or at home. QR codes, definitely a must. It makes it super accessible. And I have different channels that the students can go to during soft start, but I would do something exactly like this. And I'd have the skill right here. So let's say it's drawing studio. It might be using the spirograph. It might be drawing faces. It might be drawing form. You could have that right here, and then the QR code, put it in the drawing studio, and boom, you have a quick way for the students to get to that specific skill. Or you could do what I do, where I just have a QR code by the studio, and the kids go to that studio's playlist and they look through and they find the skill that they need. However specific you want to get, it's up to you. It's your classroom. Some other tips and tricks. You do want to give yourself time to learn how to do this. Once you've done it for a while, it gets super quick, like uploading, labeling, creating the playlist, creating the channel. Give yourself some time if you're first starting, but don't get discouraged because it definitely becomes so much faster and it ends up freeing so much of your time in the classroom. Get a tripod if you're going to record. I like to have just a cheap mic. This was 20 bucks on Amazon. Tripods are the same way. You don't need anything super spiffy. And you can include your kids. Have them teach a video. I didn't get to do that. I will most definitely in the future. But it was something that I was aiming to do, is having my students take over and record the new skills and put them on the playlists. Yeah, so that is using YouTube as a supplement for instruction in today's classroom.